Hello, everyone. Welcome to this training. Welcome to this amazing training that we're going to have today. You did very well by attending to this training because if you show up to the trainings, you eventually grow up because you get the information you need to actually get the job done and make money with this business. Okay. Right now, so that we can actually know each other, we are just one family, we are just one team. Before we start the training, as we are waiting for others to join in the meeting, just unmute your line, tell us your name and where you're calling from. I understand we've got people from Zimbabwe, from South Africa, we've got Nigeria, we've got the US. If you are right here, just unmute your line, tell us your name and where you're calling from, please, while you are waiting for others to join in.
From Zimbabwe.
Welcome, Boniface. Welcome. Oh, by the way, my name is Enock Sango from Harare, Zimbabwe. Thank you, Boniface, for attending to this training. Anyone else?
Glory from Zimbabwe.
Welcome, Glory, to this training. Thank you very much for joining us.
You're most welcome.
Wonderful. Anyone else?
Kennedy Magwaza from Zimbabwe.
Welcome to this training. Thank you for joining us.
You are most welcome.
Wonderful. Anyone else?
Hello team, Rujeko from Harare, Zimbabwe.
Welcome to this training, Rujeko. Thank you for joining us. Anyone else? If you realize that any one of your team is not available in this training, please make sure you send them a message, just a quick message to remind them that the training is now started, so that they can also be able to get something from this training, guys. We are going to train about how to use the Pip Sniper so that we can make money right now with the Pip Sniper. I'm happy that we have got some people that are already using it in a proper way, and they are seeing some differences in their balances right now. And I'm so happy, guys, because if you can see 30 cents today using 0.01, tomorrow it will be 60 cents, tomorrow it will be $1, tomorrow it will be $10, tomorrow it will be $100, $1,000, $10,000, and you will be growing your accounts, guys. If you can make some profits right now with 0.01 lot size, with those small profits, guys, those baby pips, guys, I can tell you that's your future. Okay, that's your future. So make sure that everyone in your team is on this training. If you don't see someone and you have got their number, just do them a favor, guys, because next time it will be you need them to remind you as well. So just make sure you send a message, just a quick message, tell them we're about to get started right now, and they need to log in and be able to hear what we are going to talk about today on this training. Okay, if you just joined and you haven't introduced yourself, you can kindly unmute, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good evening. This is PY Harare.
Wonderful. Welcome to this training. Thank you very much for joining us. Anyone else?
Hello, this is Nyaradzo Chingambi from Harare, Zimbabwe.
Welcome, Nyaradzo. Thank you for joining us. Okay. I think it's time for us to get started right now. Let me see if I can share my screen. All right. Do we have anyone who is facing some challenges on opening their trading account, their demo accounts and their live accounts, or anyone who is having challenges opening their trading view account, because we need those things for us to start making money, okay? So if anyone is having some challenges on opening those accounts, trading view account, MetaTrader 4, FBS broker, or any broker that you wish to use, anyone with problems, actually I will be able to help better if you are opening FBS broker instead, because that's what I'm using. All right. If you have got any challenges on those areas, just unmute your line, tell us the problem, and we might be able to help you. Anyone also is having challenges on getting into their back office, or maybe navigating their back office as well, you are free to ask your questions. We can be able to help you as well. What we won't be able to talk about today on this training is the Calendly issues, okay? That one we will do another training for that. Right. Okay, I hope you guys can now see my screen. Just let me know if you can see my screen now. Anyone? Okay. If you can see my screen, this is a normal chart that you guys will be able to see on your trading view account before you apply our amazing indicator, right? Just hold on for some minutes so that I can make some people call so that they will be able to help me. So it seems like everyone have got their demo accounts ready, their live accounts ready, their trading view accounts ready as well, right? Anyone else who is having challenges?
Mr. Sango.
Yes, you can go ahead.
It's Glory.
Okay.
I haven't yet opened my demo account, but I can't say I have a challenge before I do what I'm supposed to do. So I'm a little bit behind on that.
Okay. So you don't have a demo account yet?
I ended up opening a normal trading account instead of a demo account. So I need to maneuver through the normal account to get through to open a demo account.
Okay. That's okay. What you just need to do right now, since you have already opened the account, I guess you already have an FBS back office right now. You have the information that you used to open that real account, and you know the information you can use to log into your FBS account, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so if you have that, what you just need to do is go to your Play Store and type in FBS app. FBS app. You download that application and you just log into that application with your FBS login details. In that application, you'll be able to actually manage your accounts. And we want you guys to, when I say managing your accounts, it will be easy because you can actually have even 5, 10 demo accounts, okay? You can actually have as many demo accounts as you like. So that application will help you to manage those accounts. Once you log into that application, this is for all of you guys. Once you log into that application, you will be able to see the live accounts that you have, and also a button to deposit money into your live account will be just right in front of you. It will be easy whenever you feel like you want to deposit money into your real account, you just tap that button and it will give you options to use to deposit your money. And also you'll be able to see all the demo accounts that you have as well. If you also want to open a demo account like you, Glory, right now, you opened a real account, but
Yes.
you don't have a demo account yet. You also see a button that will allow you to actually open a demo account from your FBS account. Okay, so you'll be able to manage all those accounts on just that one application, right?
All right. So
Yes.
you mean we can have more than one demo account operating at the same time?
Yes, actually, I am encouraging you to have more than one demo account because I want you guys to, when you are using the Pip Sniper, I want you to use an account that is meant for the Pip Sniper. Okay. When you are taking epic trade alerts, I want you to take epic trade alerts with an account, with a demo account that is meant for epic trade alerts, so that you can actually see your progress, where you are making more money and where you are not. Because the idea is on using that method that is making you more money. Okay, that's the idea, because we are about making money right now. So whatever is making you more money, that's what you are going to use. And for you to keep track of that, you have to have different accounts, so that you see, okay, this account is growing and this one is not, or this one is growing faster and this one is growing slower, and you'll be able to actually select the one you want to use for your real account.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you, Mr. Sango.
Wonderful. Anyone else with a question? Actually, everyone, you need to have at least two demo accounts. One for the Pip Sniper, maybe three. Let's say three. One for the Pip Sniper, one for the Epic Trade Alerts, and one for your own trades. One for your own trades, whereby you'll be applying the knowledge that you are getting from Epic University. Okay. Remember, we are being trained to become independent traders. We don't need to rely on an indicator. We don't need to rely on trade alerts from the professionals. We want to become professionals. Okay, we want to become professionals. Us, you have to be a professional eventually, not just relying on trade alerts that are coming. What if they stop giving out trade alerts? Because remember, the trade alerts, they are for free. You are not paying for those. What you are paying for is the education. So imagine one day they will say, we are no longer giving out trade alerts because maybe someone complained because they lost some money or whatever. Whatever can happen, guys. The education is something that is really big. If anything happens, you have the education in your head. No one will take it away from you. Okay, so you also need an account that you will be taking trades based on the knowledge you are gaining from the company. Okay, so at least 3 accounts, 3 different accounts. All right, that you have 3 different demo accounts. I mean to say. All right. Anyone else with a question?
Hello, Mr. Sango.
Yes.
Do
how are you?
these demo accounts expire?
Yes, definitely. They expire after about 40 days. After about 40 days.
So if you don't use them within 40 days, they expire.
Whether you are using them or not, they just expire after 40 days. So after 40 days, you have to actually open a new demo account and use a brand new one. Yes. Whether you are using it or not, after 40 days, it expires and you have to open a new one.
All right, thank you.
Yes. Usually when it expires, you just realize that you won't be able to sign into your demo account. Even if you are using your correct password, your correct information, it will be failing to log you in, and that shows you that the account is now expired. Yeah, it will be saying authorization failed, even though you know you are putting in the correct information. Any more question before we move on?
Yes, Mr. Sango.
Yes, you can go ahead.
Yes, I have a question. On the Pip Sniper Indicator, there are green dots mostly at the bottom and red dots that appear at the top. Then there are plus signs which are in purple at the top. Can you please explain what these really mean?
Okay, thank you very much for asking that. I will do just that. I will explain everything that you see on your Pip Sniper Indicator, so that you know what you are working with. Thank you very much for asking that. Right now, I want to make sure that everyone on this call, please, guys, make sure you have the TradingView account, okay? So that we will be talking the same language when we start to explain things right here on this training. Make sure you have a TradingView account, okay? If you are having challenges opening one, let me know so that I can help you to go through the process. All right. And also, if you don't have the Pip Sniper Indicator yet, you need to let me know as well. You need to let me know. I want to assume that I am working with people who have got the indicator already. If you are in our team, then you have to you qualify to have the indicator. Okay, you qualify to have the indicator. If you have someone in your team who doesn't have the indicator, then you have to also help them get it by asking them to open a TradingView account and sending the username to me.
Mr. Sango, I wanted to ask about, the buy and exit buy color. There are two bright items you can hardly see the buy and the exit buy. I don't know if it's me only who have that challenge. Though I wear specs and reading glasses at the same time, but I can hardly read that color.
You mean the colors of the indications?
Oh, yes, especially
Okay.
for the buy and exit buy.
Okay. Let me do this right now. Let me apply the indicator right now. It seems like everyone right now have got the indicator, so there's no need for me to show you how you are going to access the indicator. It seems like everyone has got it, so I will just apply it right now. Okay, you mean the exit buys and the buys, you can't actually see them?
Yes, they're too bright. The color is like too sharp. I don't know if that's the word to use for a color.
Okay. How about the...
I guess it's because the letters will be too small because I'll be using my phone for the TradingView. So I guess things will be a bit squashed, but I can hardly read, but the cell color I can see. So
Okay, okay.
I don't know what others feel. It could be me.
Okay, okay. Let me just break the news right away. Okay. I've got exciting news, by the way. We are going to have a brand new Pip Sniper version. Okay. We are going to have a brand new Pip Sniper version. The buys that you are seeing right now, you'll be seeing them in things like these ones, like the higher highs. That will be the type of buy and exit buy that you'll be seeing, but in different colors, obviously. And also, you are going to see the signals will be coming a lot. They'll be coming a lot. And it means you have more chances of getting into the trades, even when you are just following the signals only. Remember, guys, the signals right now with the version that you have right now, you have the signals not so often, even though some of the chances that are available for you to get into trades, they will be good, but the signals will not actually come because of the way this indicator has been programmed. Okay. This one, it only brings signals when a resistance is broken or when a support is broken. But sometimes support may not be broken, but you have the chance to scalp some cash from that during that period. Okay. Like imagine right here, you can get in here and you can scalp money from this area here up to the resistance before it gets broken. But there's no buy signal right here. There's no buy signal right here. Even right here, there's no buy signal. But if there was, it means you were going to actually scalp from this point to the resistant area before it gets broken. When it gets broken, it will mean more money, right? It will mean more money. So we are going to have version 2 that will give you the chance to actually get into the trades more often, and as well it will give you the chance to get into the trade right on the momentum line. Remember, we always say you have to get into a trade as close to the momentum as possible, and the indicator will actually show you a sell or buy signal right on the momentum line. As soon as the price reaches the momentum line, a buy signal will be printed, okay, to give you enough confidence to get into that buy trade, even though the market will look like it wants to reverse. Look at what happened right here. There was this bearish candle. This one even went all the way down here. But if the indicator is asking you to buy, then why shouldn't you buy, right? If it's asking you to buy, even though it looks like it wants to reverse, then it gives you enough confidence for you to get into that trade. And usually you'll be able to win that trade because it will be telling you exactly what you need to do based on the momentum that we have in the market. Okay. Based on the momentum that we have in the market was going up and up and up, and we have the chance of getting right on the momentum line, and it will be showing you to get in right on the momentum line. Okay. Sometimes this old indicator as well, it tells you to exit buy even before the momentum line turns purple. Okay, that is going to end because sometimes you exit a trade and you realize that the market is still going up, right? So that is going to end as well. The exit trade will only appear when your momentum line turns to purple. Okay, when a momentum line turns to purple to actually tell you that it's time for you to exit whatever trade you are in before the market reverses like this. All right. before the market reverses. So now let's talk about the features that you see, because the features will be exactly the same. The features that you see on the indicator, guys, the colors that you see in the background, they are not there for decoration, okay? These colors that you are seeing in the background right there, these are sessions that we have in the market. We have got New York session, we've got London session, we've got Asian session as well, okay? These are the three major sessions that we have, and you want to actually choose which session are you going to actually be trading, okay? And whatever session you are going to choose, you set it in the settings that this is the session that I want to actually trade. You can even set a custom session, meaning to say, you can tell yourself that maybe you are saying, I want to trade between 7 a.m. Maybe and 5 p.m. If you set that, then as soon as 7 a.m. comes, you will see a background color that will remind you it's time for you to look at the charts. As soon as 5 p.m., we go past 5 p.m., then the background color will stop appearing, and you will know that it's time for you to stop trading. All right. So the color that you are seeing in the background is not there for decoration, guys. It's there to help you to plan your things properly. Okay. Remember, as a trader, it will be like that's your job. It will be like your personal job that you'll be doing at home, right? So you want to make sure that you have stipulated time. You have actually you have arranged your things so that when that time comes, you'll be looking at the charts. Okay. Now, let's talk about the other things again. We talked about the background, these colors that you are seeing. We will also go to the settings after I finish talking about these things that you are seeing on the indicator. Now, you see the purple pluses. The purple pluses. These are actually these are actually your daily open prices. Daily open prices. Okay. Daily open prices. They simply show you that you see these pluses right here. This was the yesterday. Not yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. These were Friday open prices. Okay. This was the open price, which was 1864.122. If you look at this side here, okay, 1864.122, that was the open price for the market for gold on Friday, okay? Then today on Monday, the market opened right here where you can see these pluses for today. This was the open price for today, which was 1854.460. Okay, so it just helps you to see where the market is in relation to the open price for the day. Okay, that's the pluses. If you don't need them, you have the opportunity to actually turn that off so that they don't appear on your chart. All right. The next thing is we have the red dots, we have the green dots. The red dots they are always above or on top of the on top of the green dots. The red dots are always above or on top of the green dots. Why? Because the red dots, remember guys, when you are learning how to trade, one of the first things you learn on trading, on Forex trading, is support and resistances. Okay, support and resistances. They help us to know the next or the possible turning points of the price at any given time. Okay, so this indicator, it shows you the support and resistance of the price and it's not always the same at any given time. As you can see, we had some reds right here, another one here, another one here. So this kind of support and resistance that
Sorry, Mr. Sango, sorry to take you back. You said the red dots are always on top of what?
of the green dots,
Okay,
you always,
all right.
the price will be at least between the red dots and the green dots at any given time. Okay, at any given time.
Okay.
Yes, based on your settings, this setting that we have right now, you only have just one bar with no red dot on top and no green dot, no green dot on at the bottom. Like in this case, this bar right here, let me zoom a little. This current bar doesn't have a green dot at the bottom, and it also doesn't have a red dot at the top as well. But the previous one have got a red dot, and at the bottom have got a green dot. That's what we mean. Any bar that you can choose, any bar, any candlestick, I mean, you have a red dot at the top and a green dot at the bottom. The red dot at the top, this is your resistance point, that was respected before. Okay, that was respected before. As you can see right here, we started to have some red dots right here, and they continued until they were broken right here. Okay, and a brand new level was created right on the line here. You see these red dots, I hope you can see them. There are new red dots, a new level of red dots right here. And when you create a new level of red dots, that's a new level of resistant points, and that's when we have a higher high printed. Okay, when you break the previous resistance and create a new resistance, a new higher high is formed. Okay, a new higher high is formed. When you break the previous, when you have a brand new turning point that is a little bit higher than the previous support, these green dots, these are support areas or support levels. The most recent respected support levels. Okay, when the price creates a brand new turning point, it creates a brand new support level, and that's when the higher low is created, meaning to say we have a brand new turning point that is a bit higher than the previous turning point on your prices. That's how these higher lows and these higher highs are created. Okay, when the price starts to create, to break support and creating brand new resistances that are a bit lower than the previous resistance, meaning to say a brand new upper turning point, like on this area right here, we had a brand new lower low right here because we just broken the previous support. Then the new support will be our brand new lower low, and the indicator creates or prints lower low right here, right? We are saying this will be our brand new turning point. And when we say turning point, we mean to say the price reached the lowest low and it went back up. But when it went back up, it reaches a certain level whereby it feels some resistances on that level and it comes back down. That area that it feels brand new resistance that is a bit lower than the previous one, that level will be our brand new lower high. It will be our brand new lower high. Okay, that's how this is created. All right, whenever you break the previous support, you see support broken right here. All right, you see support broken right here. When support is broken above the major money line, you are not going to see support broken because we don't care when support is broken, when you are above the money line. We only care when it's broken, when we are below the money line. That's what he helps us to see that we are going on a downtrend. And that's when you start to see support broken. On an uptrend, we will be breaking resistance instead. So you'll be seeing resistant broken, resistant broken, resistant broken, because where are we going? We are going uptown. Okay. So basically, that's what this indicator does, guys. On top of that, we have these amazing lines, guys, that will be actually helping you to see when the price is ranging, when the price is trending on a certain direction, because they change colors depending on where the price is going at any given time. Okay. They change colors based on where the price is going at any given time, giving you extra confirmation to tell you that really we are on an uptrend or really we are on a downtrend. Okay, let's talk about these lines now. These lines, we have got 3 different lines that you are seeing right now on the indicator. Okay, we have got 3 different lines that you are seeing on the indicator right now. The first line, which changes colors from green to red, or red to green. This is what you call the major money line. We call it the major money line. Okay. It changes color when we are on an uptrend and the price is above it. It turns to green, telling you that we are in a buyer's market. Okay. In a buyer's market, we are never allowed to sell. In a buyer's market, we are not allowed to do any selling, okay? Because we are saying the buyers are in control and they are pushing the price upwards, okay? When the price goes below this major money line, it changes to red, okay? It changes to red and it will be telling you that we are now in a downtrend and we have sellers taking control. Okay, we have sellers taking control and it will turn to red. Red means sell, right? Red means sell. So we want to see reds when we are going down, even the lower highs and the lower lows being extra confirmation that we are going in a downtrend, they are also red. Okay, lower highs and lower lows are also red, showing you that we are on a downtrend. Okay, the next line is we call it the minor M-I-N-O-R money line, minor money line. Okay, when we are in an uptrend, it will be above the major money line and it will be blue in color. Okay, sky blue in color. And when we are in a downtrend, when the price crosses the major money line, the minor money line also changes color to gray. It changes color when the price goes below the major money line. Okay. When the price just goes below the minor money line just doesn't change color. It only changes color when the price goes all the way down to break the major money line, and it will turn to gray. Okay, but the confirmation that we are now on a downtrend comes when that gray line goes below the major money line, the major red money line. That gives you confirmation that we are now on a what? On a downtrend. Okay, so in terms of the major money line and the minor money line, you want on an uptrend, you want to see a blue line above a green line. That's an uptrend. Okay, on a downtrend, you want to see a gray line below the red line. That's downtrend. Okay, those are the money lines that we have And as long as the price is on the other side, on an uptrend, when the price is above these money lines, it's simply telling you that we have strong buyers in the market. When the price is below these money lines, it simply tells you that we are going on a downtrend. Okay. Then we have our special line. This line is special. This is where all the money is, guys, and we call it the momentum line. We call it the momentum line. This is the yellow line that you like very much, guys, or the purple line that you like very much. This line, this is where all the money is. Okay. This is where all the money line is. Boniface, you said you didn't understand the minor line, the minor money line. That's the blue line. The minor money line, that's the blue line. It tends to blue or gray, depending on the trend. It tends to blue or gray, depending on the trend. Okay. And when the price is above that blue line, we are in the buyer's market. When the price is below the gray line, then we are in the seller's market. When we are in the buyer's market, we are not allowed to take any sales, even if they look so obvious to our eyes that the market is about to go down, guys. We have to respect these lines. They are telling you what you are not seeing. Okay. They will be showing you what you are not seeing with your naked eye. All right. So whenever the price is above these money lines, the minor money line and the major money line, they are telling you that we are in a buyer's market. When the price is below those lines, they are telling you that we are in a seller's market. Okay. So the momentum line is the line that changes from yellow to purple. It changes from yellow to purple. It will be showing you where the market is going at any given time. When you see a yellow line, when you see it in yellow color, the momentum line in yellow color is telling you that we have got some buyers in the market. This yellow color can also appear when the candlesticks are below the major money lines. Meaning to say, sometimes buyers, even on a downtrend, sometimes the buyers may take control momentarily on a downtrend, and sellers will take over again. Okay. And when that happens, the momentum line changes color, showing you that we have some buyers in the market momentarily. And when those buyers when those buyers deplete and we have sellers in control again, it changes again into purple again. And the same applies on an uptrend as well. Okay. So what are we saying? You can see a yellow line on a downtrend. It doesn't necessarily tell you to buy. It doesn't necessarily tell you to buy. It's simply an indication to get out of any sell trade that you'll be in, because the market might end up reversing completely. Okay. So it will be simply asking you to exit any trade that you'll be in and wait for the price to cross over above the money lines. Okay. When the price crosses over above the money lines and the momentum line is still yellow, like in this case, you saw the yellow line, but it was below the money lines, but the price crossed above the major money line and the minor money line, and the yellow line followed as well and crossed. This now tells you to get into buy trades. Okay. It's simply telling you to get into buy trades when this happens. And when you are in an uptrend, confirmed by the lines, also confirmed by the color of the candles as well. This tells you that you are now looking for buying opportunities. Okay, it shows you that you are now looking for buying opportunities. You don't just buy anywhere as well. You don't just buy anywhere only because you are seeing the price above, guys. You always buy at places that we call areas of value. Okay, you only buy when you are on what we call areas of value. What do we mean by areas of value? By areas of value, we mean to say every time the price is moving, it will be moving in a certain direction, right? And usually when the price goes up, it doesn't go up continuously. At one point in time, it will come back to a certain area. That area is what we call the area of value. And based on our indicator, our main area of value is our momentum line. That's our main area of value. Okay. If you follow that, guys, if you master that, then I can tell you, you can make a lot of money. If you master the area of value, guys, I can tell you, you make a lot of money. Okay. It means whenever the price is as close to the yellow line, to the momentum line as possible in an uptrend, you are buying. That's area of value. Okay. If it even touches the yellow line, all the more reason to buy, because you are right on the area of value. Imagine someone who bought right here, all this money, right? Imagine someone who bought right here when the price came back, close to the area of value, all this money, guys. Imagine someone who bought right on the area of value, right on the yellow line right here. Yes, there was some bit of drawdown, but guess what? The price came back and went up. Imagine someone who was taking all these sales on these areas and the price allowed that person to make all this money. Okay, so that's the idea of this indicator, guys. If you respect the area of value, this momentum line, I can tell you guys, you can make a lot of money. Okay, you can make a lot of money. All right. If you are not, you just don't have to be.
Sorry, Mr. Sango, please may
Yes.
I ask something? There are times that you see a blue candle in a red box, and maybe the black candle, like in this instance, in a green box. How would you deal with that when you are about, should you take a trade or not in that instance?
Okay. The reason why I created this indicator in such a way that on an uptrend, usually you see only blue candles, right? But the difference will be some will be in a blue box, some will be in a red box, right? That's what you are talking about.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is simply telling you is this one in a red box. Normally this will be a red candle. Okay, normally this will be a red candle. These ones, normally these ones will be green candles. Green candles, red candle, green candle, red candle, red candle, red candle, green candle, red candle, green candle, and we go like that. On a downtrend as well, you have this one normally will be a red candle. Okay, and this one will be a red candle as well. But this will be a green candle, green candle, red candle, red candle, green candle, green candle, green candle, and it changes to blue, and it goes on and on like that. You can, if you don't like this and you want to see normal candles, it's in your settings as well. You can turn that off in your settings. I will show you that. Yeah, when we
Okay,
open our.
but the question is, what does it mean? If you go to the red candles in the blue box, should that be should I exit a cell when they start changing the box, start changing the color or
Okay.
not?
Okay. The reason why I created them to be only blues above when you are on an uptrend is because we don't want you to worry whether the candle is red or green. Okay, because most of the times people, they panic. Maybe if you get into a buy and you see a red candle, usually you panic and say, the price is going against me, let me get out with a loss. Okay, so to avoid that, if you see that you are still seeing blue candles, then you can tell yourself that you are still safe. If you have to buy, even though it was supposed to be a red candle and the indicator is asking you to still buy, then you have to buy. Okay, what you'll be
Yes,
watching out for is when the price comes back to your area of value, then you have to buy. When you buy, you wait for two things to happen. Two things to happen every time you get into a trade, guys. When you are scalping with this Pip Sniper indicator, as soon as you get into a trade, let's say a buy, then you wait for two things to happen. The first thing that might happen is the price will go in your direction and you get out with a blue, with profit. Okay, you get out with profit. That's the first thing that might happen. The second thing that might happen is maybe you got into a buy right here. Okay, you see where I'm pointing right now. Maybe you get into a buy right here and the price did not actually give you the chance to make any profit, and the momentum line on the next candle turned to purple. Okay, you are in a buy, but the momentum line eventually turned to purple. This is when you accept whatever loss you have at that point and get out of the trade right away. Okay, what does that mean? It means you had the chance of making profits from here all the way to this particular candle here, making all these profits. If you can count in terms of number of candles, it's up to you, but all this will be profits. Okay, and you thought you are going to make another profit with this candle right here, and the momentum line eventually turned purple. This is the only loss that you'll be accepting. Okay, this will be the only loss that you'll be accepting, guys, meaning to say out of all these candles you are only going to lose just on one candle. Maybe you won't even lose, guys.
Sorry, say.
Yes.
Sorry, Mr. Sango. I want to ask you, so which line do we follow exactly? Is it the yellow or the blue or the green? When do we buy? Like if the line turns blue or green, or which line exactly? That one, the momentum, the minor, or the major?
Okay, let me put it this way. The green line and the blue line, they show you the direction of the trend. Okay, the green line and the blue line will be showing you the direction of the trend. When you are seeing blue line above green line, it's only telling you that we are on an uptrend. Okay, and when you see the yellow line going above the blue line, it means the price have got momentum of going up, and that's what you'll be looking for. Whenever the price comes to the yellow line, it's asking you to buy. Did you
Okay,
get
sir.
that? Yes. The yellow line
Yes,
is
I got it, sir.
what you'll be looking at every time. When you see a yellow line above the green and the blue line, it's only telling you to buy. Every time the price comes as close to the yellow line as possible, you are being asked to buy. Okay, but when you are in when you are in a buy trade and you see that yellow line changing to purple, whether you are in loss or you are in profit, you have to get out of that trade with whatever you have. If it's a profit, get out with that profit. If it's a loss, accept that loss and get out of that trade. Imagine if you decide not to, look at what happened to this candle. And you are still in a buy trade and you might end up losing all the profits that you had gained all this while. Okay, but this indicator, it tells you before this happens. Most of the times it tells you before you lose all the money. Okay, by the way, another new feature that you also see on the version 2, on this version right here, I'm sure maybe some of you who have been using this indicator for some time now, I'm sure you realize that sometimes this purple line, it can appear as purple, and when the price comes above it, it might change to yellow. Okay, it can appear as purple, but when this candlestick comes above, it changes to yellow as well. And you'll be like, so I just got out of my trade when I saw a purple. Now what do I do next? It turned again to yellow. So what am I supposed to do? Okay, we saw that and we rectified that on our new version. When the price, when the line changes color right now, that color is stuck. It will not change to another color again while you are in the trade. So if the moment you see a purple coming out, it will be coming out at the beginning of a new candle, by the way. So you will know exactly what to do right at the beginning of that new candle. You will know whether to get out or to remain in the trade based on what the line will be showing you. Okay. So it will be very easy for you to actually make your judgments on time, and you won't be confused again. Okay, you won't be confused again. Usually, what I'm talking about usually happens when the momentum line is not this steep, when it's not actually something like what you are seeing right here. The line was not, meaning to say when the price was going down, sometimes it was changing to purple. When the price was going up, and it changes again to yellow. And if you were you were looking at these trades, some of you were getting confused what to do next, because it's changing to purple and it's also changing to yellow again at the same time on the same candlestick. On the version 2, that will be history. Okay, on the version 2, that will be history. Again, more is asking when is the new version rolling out. Most probably tomorrow. Most probably tomorrow. We want to make it as fast as possible so that you guys can make money right now. Okay, we want to make sure that you make money, guys. We want to create millionaires in Zimbabwe, in South Africa, in Nigeria from forex trading. Why not, right? Why not? So that's what we want to do, guys. If anyone has got some questions right now based on what we just discussed, before we move forward, you can quickly ask your question. Any questions so far?
Sorry, sir, it's Boniface again, sir. So
Yes.
you are saying that when the line changes to purple, even it's above the blue line, which is the major, and the red, obvious maybe to be red by then. You only exit yourself. You don't have anything to think otherwise.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. When you see a purple line,
Okay.
even if it's above those major money lines, minor money lines, a purple line is simply telling you to exit. Actually, the indicator itself will show you an exit buy signal right away. The new version will be showing you right here that you need to exit your buy trade. This old version, the exit buy trade came right here before the purple line. It also came late. This was late. Okay, this was late already. And we on the new version, this will not be allowed. You actually get out a bit sooner. Okay, you get out a bit sooner.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Because remember.
Sorry, Mr. Sango, please may I ask something?
Yes, go ahead.
If I enter into a trade, do I have to continue looking at the trading view, or I need to go to the MT4 and look at the figures? Which is which?
You can actually do both. You can actually do both. Because
okay.
remember, the figures will help you to get out of the trade in profit, right? But you also want to see when to get out of that trade, probably in profit, but the line is turned purple. Okay, so it will be like you are actually switching. When you come to the MT4, you check your profits. When you are looking on your what do you call it? On your trading view, when you are looking on your trading view, you know your entry point, okay? Because you know when the chart came at this area, that's when I entered the trade. So if it's a buy and you are seeing that the candlestick that you entered the trade on is going in your direction, now you are looking to get out of that trade with profit. That's when you switch to MT4 and see if the profit that you are waiting for is actually enough for you to get out. Okay. Or maybe you are seeing, maybe you just entered a trade and you are seeing my trade is going red. You want to find out why and confirm with your indicator whether it created a blue line yet, so that you can get out of that trade with that loss, whatever the loss is. So you need both. You need both the trading view application and the MT4 application as well. Because
thank you. That makes sense.
yes, because whatever you are doing on MT4, you are taking it from the trading view. So they will work hand in hand. Any more questions?
Yes, I do have a question. Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but it seems like your line is breaking sometimes. You can go ahead right now. Right now, I can hear you.
Okay. My question is on the time frame in accordance with the Pip Sniper. When we say 5 minutes, 15 minutes, does it mean when we take our trade, we take it for those minutes, or how does it work?
Okay, when we say you are on a 5-minute time frame, or you are on a 15-minute time frame, or you are on a 4-hour time frame, what we are simply saying is each candle that you are seeing on the chart is taking that time to form. If you are on a 15-minute time frame, we are saying each candle that you are seeing on this chart right here, each candle is taking 15 minutes from its beginning to the end. It takes 15 minutes to form each candle that you are seeing on this chart. Okay. So now your question was also, does it mean you are going to be in trade for 15 minutes? Maybe yes, maybe no, depending on how fast the market is. Okay, depending on how fast the market is. An example is, let's say you got into a trade, let's say right here. Okay, right on the yellow line, meaning to say this candle started right here, but it was going downwards, and you got into the trade maybe right on the momentum line, anticipating that it might come up right away. And maybe it doesn't do that, then the time is ticking, maybe it's now 5 minutes, and still the price keeps on going down and down and down. It's now maybe 10 minutes, but maybe on the 12th minute, the price came back up, and on the 15th minute, it closed right here, right? And we started another candle, and you are still in loss, okay? You are still in loss, but it doesn't mean you have to close that trade in loss, because what are you looking at? You are looking at the momentum line, waiting for it to turn purple for you to get out with loss. If it doesn't turn purple, you are still in the trade until it turns to profit. Okay.
Okay.
So meaning to say this particular trade right here, you entered it right here, you went to this next candle. We are now on 30 minutes, but still you are still in loss. You went into the next candle, you are now on 45 minutes, you are still in the trade. Maybe this candle closed right here, maybe it was not yet closed the what do you call this, the spread gap, and you are still in loss. You got into the next candle again, you are now 1 hour in one trade. Okay, and you are still waiting for profit, because still the line is telling you that you are still in an uptrend, and maybe finally the market went up and got you into profit on this candle. It's now way more than an hour, about 1 hour 30 minutes in one trade. Why? Because you were waiting for enough profit before you get out, and the momentum line was allowing you to wait, and you eventually got out of that trade in profit. That's how you do it.
Okay, thank you, sir. I've got another question again.
Yes, you can go ahead.
Okay. On our last meeting with Miss Sango, my network was tripping. It was on and off, on and off. So she mentioned something about entering the trade, whereby when it's a buy, you subtract the pips that you want. When it's a sell, you add the pips that.
Okay, I can't hear you. I can't hear you anymore. Are you still there? Noctula, can you hear me? Noctula, can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me, Noctula?
Yes, now I can hear you. My question is, on our last training with Miss Sango, she mentioned something about adding and subtracting pips from the stop loss. So my network was tripping. I didn't get it very well how you do that. How do you subtract the number of pips that you want, the buy and the sell ones?
Okay. Actually, when you get into a trade as you get used to whatever the pair that you are using, you eventually come to realize that that pair, whenever you get into a trade, you come out with this number of pips in profit. Let's say maybe you are following gold, for example, and every time you get into gold, you are realizing that most of the times it gets to maybe 10 pips in profit before it reverses again below, going in the opposite direction. That's when we say, if you want to just put in your profit level, if you want to just put in your profit level, you can actually add some pips on your entry point. Okay, let's say maybe let's give an example right here. Let's say maybe you are entering right where the price is right now, which is 1855.663, right? And 10 pips on this pair will mean that you are adding 1 on the number before the comma. You are adding 1 on the number before the comma, which is 5. So it will be like, if it's a buy, you'll be saying your profit target will be 1856.663. That's 10 pips. Okay, meaning to say already you have already said you only want to get out of that trade when 10 pips are hit. If they don't get hit, then you get out maybe manually, or you get out with a loss. And the same applies when you are also setting stop loss. When you are setting stop loss, we mentioned last time that the easiest way to set your stop loss is to use the minor money line value. The minor money line value, how do you get the minor money line value? Right now we are on a downtrend, so our minor money line is gray in color, right? It's gray in color. So if it's gray in color, then what it simply means is you are going to take the value in gray on your Pip Sniper indicator. This is your Pip Sniper indicator right here. And there are values that you are seeing. These values are not for decoration, guys. They are simply telling you each figure per each candle. Each figure per each candle, okay? So right now, depending on the color of whatever value you are looking for, you look for the color of the indicator. Right now, let's say, for example, the minor money line right now is gray. So the gray value on those numbers is the value you are looking for to use to set your stop loss. I will say it again. If your minor money line is gray and you want the value for your stop loss, then you look for a gray value on the values being shown by the indicator. Okay, you just put your cursor on the candlestick that you are working on and look for that value right here. This is the value I'm talking about. Look at it as I move my cursor to the candle that I'm talking about. This is the candle, and that value right now is gray. Okay, if I move to the candle where the minor money line was blue, that value will turn to blue. Okay, that value will turn to blue. Look at the value next to it. It's showing you the value of the momentum line, and it's yellow right now. Why? Because the momentum line at this particular candle was yellow. On this candle, the momentum line is purple, and that value is also purple. Okay, so that's how you'll be able to set stop loss and take profit if you want to use them. If you want to use them. But what we are highly recommending, guys, is take time to look at your charts. Don't allow the price to hit maybe 9.9 pips in profit and come back to your stop loss and make you some loss when you had actually you have the chance to get out of the market with profits. Okay, because the price can do whatever it wants, guys. It can, while you are waiting for 10 pips to be hit, it can come to 9,9 and reverses to stop loss of 50 pips. Okay, and we don't want that to happen, guys. This strategy that I'm showing you right now is the scalping strategy. I see, Juliet, you raised your hand. You can go ahead if you want to ask.
Yes, sir. Just following up to what you said, using the minor money line to pick the stop loss. At times when you go to the MT4, it changes the it changes the value of your stop loss and then asks you to accept.
What changes the value?
Okay, I've noticed that if I pick a stop loss, if I'm entering a trade, I use the line to go to the last candle so that it gives me a stop loss. And then when I pick a figure that is highlighted, whether it's yellow or it's gray, and then when I go to the MT4, the figure that will be shown on the indicator, the MT4 asks me if I accept a new change. It's like changes the entry point, the entry value that I want to use on the MT4 when I'm entering a trade. I don't know if anyone experienced that. And then it asks me to accept the new change. I've just been saying yes. I think for the past two, today and Friday, Thursday.
Okay. Sometimes I doubt if that happens more often. It doesn't happen more often, right?
No.
What happens is
But usually with gold and US.
What happens usually is we have what we call slippage, okay, whereby you have entered you wanted to enter into a trade maybe at a value which is 1856 let's say 0.230, and you press your buy. You want to buy right away with 1856 maybe 0.305, but when you enter a buy, it doesn't get you into a trade right away, maybe because of network, maybe sometimes it can even write your order has been placed in queue, right? So now, depending on the pair that you are trading, if it's really moving fast and your order gets into the onto your broker's server after the prices have changed more than what you actually allowed it to, then the broker will say, we can only get you into this trade if you accept the changes, because sometimes you only want to get into a trade with a minimum slippage, meaning to say minimum difference from the price that you actually accepted to get into that trade. If the price changes a lot, then the broker will not allow to just get into the trade with that, because you will come back to the broker and say, I got into that trade at this price. Why did you give me this price instead? That's what we call slippage. Yes.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So it doesn't happen a lot unless if the market is moving fast, and it usually happens with those pairs that move really fast. And also when your network is not really good as well, it means even your order will not get in fast as well. So if there is no any other question, let's quickly open the settings for the indicator. The settings, these are the settings for this indicator. To access the settings, you just click the name Pip Sniper, and it will pop up these options right here. And you want this one, settings. Okay, you just click it. You just click the settings sign there, and this will pop up. On these settings, guys, you can change a lot of things on this indicator. You can switch off anything that you don't want to see on the indicator. If the higher highs are troubling you, you can just, higher highs and higher lows, you can just switch them off. Okay, no more higher highs and higher lows. If lower lows and lower highs are troubling you, you can switch them off as well. Okay, and they are gone. If you don't want these resistant, broken, resistant, blah, 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 you can also switch them off as well. Okay. Right here, resistant, broken, support, broken, you can switch them off right here. Okay. And they'll be gone. The same applies if you don't want sell signals and buy signals. Maybe you now know exactly when to get in, even if the indicator doesn't give you the signal. Like my wife right now is mastering this indicator. She doesn't even need to see a buy or a sell. She knows exactly when to get in now. You can just turn off this. Okay. And exit buy, exit sales as well. You can just turn off them. You can just turn them off as well. Okay. If you want to turn them on, you just turn on like this as well. Okay. The same applies. We once talked about the colors, the bar colors. If you feel that you want to see when the market is showing you a bearish candle, a bullish candle, you come here, bar color right here, and you just switch this off, and you will see your normal colors. Okay, you'll see your normal colors. If you feel you don't want these support and resistance dots right here, these are right here. If you don't like the color, I think is it Juliet was saying you were saying you don't like the buy signal colors?
Yes,
right?
I can't see them. Yes.
Wonderful. Guess what? You have full control of that. On
Beautiful.
You just come to the buy signals right here. You click this green color. And if you want to make it blue, it's up to you. Just come here, click blue. Okay, click blue. And the indicator will turn that color to blue. Okay. The arrows will be blue like this. Okay. The name buy actually will not actually change, but the arrows will be blue. All right. The name buy will only change if I change it in the code itself. All right. So you can change the color of the arrows. You can change the color of even these dots. If you don't like red and you want purple, you just go where this support and resistance. If you want, instead of red, you want blue, boom, you can just change the color right here. If you want yellow, you can change the color right here. Okay. If you want red, you can change the color right here. Okay. If you want what else? If you don't want to see the minor money line, major money line, you can just switch them off right here, removing them completely. Okay. All these things, guys, they are you have the settings. If you don't want the daily open price, these pluses right here, just switch them off right here, and they will be gone. Okay. And we also talked about the background color. If you don't want the New York session, you remove New York session, Tokyo session, Sydney session. You can remove them all and just leave the custom session. But on the custom session, you need to actually input the times. The times, they are a bit different to our local time. So if you enter here and you switch on here, this one, switch off, switch off, switch off, switch off, and you switch on your custom session, you see the color in the background. Now you want to confirm if the time that you have entered here, you can enter time here, okay? You want to confirm if the time that you entered here actually is the same as the time that is being shown at the beginning of this session. Right now is this session, my custom session is 7 a.m. as you can see, right? That's the beginning of the session until the end of the session, which is the end of the session, which is 1845, okay, or 1900 rather, 1900. That's the end of my session, okay? But in the settings, it's not written the same way. Instead, it's 0000. So meaning to say the time that you'll be entering right here will be 7 hours behind. It will be 7 hours behind. Okay. So you have to take note of that as you be setting your custom time. These ones, they are already set to actually work the way you want, but your custom time, you have to take note of that. Okay. So those are the settings. If you want this indicator to be a little bit more accurate and not giving you a lot of these distorted support and resistant lines, just add numbers here. Instead of 1, you can put maybe 5, which is what I always work with. 5 and 5 right here as well. Okay. And it will be a little bit more clearer and accurate as well. Okay. Because it will be taking note of a lot of candlesticks to count on, and even the buy signals will not be, there won't be a lot. There won't be a lot based on this old version, but on the new version, it doesn't care about that. New version will still give you your signals the way it's supposed to give you, regardless of the settings that you put. Okay. So that's how you can actually make use of the settings. Everything is on the settings. Actually, I made sure that we can only access the only settings that you can actually change without changing the way the indicator works. Okay, so you have the chance to play around with all these settings without destroying the indicator completely in terms of how it works. So you still be safe to change all these things as well. Okay. So thank you very much. Another meeting is starting right now. Let's just make sure that we jump into that meeting. If anyone have got a question right now, real quick, you can ask your question real quick so that you can jump into the next presentation call. Anyone, real quick, if you take your time, we'll just close this call, okay? Because the meeting has just started.
Hello, sir. So sorry, may I ask just one question?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, you can.
Sorry, I've been left behind. I want to ask, what is the best time frame for our indicator to work 100%? Like if I use a 4-hour time frame, it's like between 4 hours and there are so many minutes that will change in our trending, on our trend view, and in terms of the candlesticks.
Okay.
So what is the best time frame?
Okay. based on the way I was showing you on how to take trades on this indicator right now, what we call scalping. Scalping is simply means you are getting into a trade and you are not spending a lot of time in one trade. You get into a trade, you get out of with profit, even small profit. You get in again, you get out with small profit. So the best time to do that is 5 minutes and 15 minutes, not more than that. 5 minutes and 15 minutes and not more than that. Yes, that's the best time to work with right now when you are scalping.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I will take one last question before we close this call. Okay, they seem like there's no more questions right now. Thank you very much for attending to this training. Let's make use of the indicator, guys. Let's make money right now. Let's make money right now. And let's grow our pockets with this amazing indicator. The new version is coming really soon, and you guys, you'll be the first to actually get hold of this indicator before anyone else, because you are in the winning team. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much. If you have got any additional questions, you can feel free to contact me or contact my wife. We'll be there to help you guys to make money with this indicator. Let's make some cash this week, okay? Whether it's on demo account or it's on real account, but let's make some cash this week with this indicator. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Let's jump into the opportunity call right now, guys. Let's just jump and thank you very much, everyone, and goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.